Hello and welcome. Let's get straight to it. Are you taking Tadalafil but feel like you're not getting the full effect you were hoping for? Or maybe you're just confused about the best way to use it. Should you take it every day or just when you need it? You're not alone, and these are exactly the right questions to be asking. In this video, we're going to cut through all the noise and answer the 4 most critical questions about Tadalafil. And most importantly, I'm going to share 4 practical, science-backed tips you can use to seriously boost its effectiveness and get the results you're looking for. So, let's start with the first big question that's on everyone's mind. Question 1. Tadalafil or the little blue pill? Which one is better? Before Tadalafil, the world only knew about Sildenafil, famously known as the little blue pill. It was revolutionary, but medicine has evolved since then. While both medications belong to the same class of drugs called PDE5 inhibitors and work in a similar way, there are 2 major differences that make Tadalafil the preferred choice for most men today. The first and most significant difference is the duration of its effect. This comes down to a concept called half-life, which is just a simple way of measuring how long a drug stays active in your body. Sildenafil has a relatively short half-life. Its effects typically last for about 4 to 8 hours. This means you have to time it just right. It's very much an event pill. You take it, and you have a limited window of opportunity. Tadalafil, on the other hand, is in a league of its own. It has a much longer half-life, with its effects lasting up to 36 hours. This is why it earned the nickname the weekend pill. You can take it on a Friday evening and still feel its effects on Sunday morning. This completely changes the experience. It removes the pressure of timing and planning, allowing for intimacy to be spontaneous and natural again, rather than a scheduled event on a clock. That flexibility is a game changer for many relationships. The second key difference is the side effect profile. All medications in this class can cause side effects like headaches, facial flushing, or nasal congestion because they are vasodilators, meaning they widen blood vessels throughout the body, not just where you want them to. However, studies and user reports consistently show that Tadalafil often has a milder side effect profile. For instance, the visual disturbances sometimes associated with Sildenafil, like seeing a blue tinge, are much rarer with Tadalafil. Many men also report that the headaches are less intense. So, when we compare them, while Sildenafil is still effective, Tadalafil is a more modern medication that offers greater flexibility, a longer duration of action, and, for many users, better tolerability. It's built for a more natural and spontaneous lifestyle. Question 2. Should I use the 5 mg daily dose or the 20 mg on-demand dose? This is one of the most common points of confusion, but the answer really comes down to your lifestyle and what you want to achieve. Let's break it down. The 5 mg daily approach is exactly what it sounds like. You take 1 low-dose pill every single day at roughly the same time. The goal here isn't to get an immediate, powerful effect. Instead, over a few days, the medication builds up to a consistent, stable level in your bloodstream. Think of it as maintaining a constant state of readiness. The single biggest benefit of the daily method is spontaneity. You don't have to plan for sex. The medication is always active in your system, so whenever the moment feels right, you're ready. This helps bring back the natural, organic feeling of intimacy that can be lost when you have to pause and take a pill. It's an incredible option for men in long-term relationships or for those who simply want to feel confident and ready at any time without thinking about it. On the other side, you have the 20 mg on-demand approach. This is the event pill model we talked about earlier. You take a higher dose pill about 1 to 2 hours before you anticipate sexual activity. This gives you a higher peak concentration of the drug in your system, designed to provide a strong effect for a specific occasion. This might be a good fit for men who have sex less frequently or who prefer to plan their intimate moments. So which one is better? Honestly, neither is universally better. It's about what's better for you. If your goal is to restore a sense of normalcy and spontaneity to your sex life, the 5 mg daily dose is an outstanding choice. If you have sex infrequently and prefer to plan it, the 20 mg on-demand dose might work for you. However, for most people looking to overcome the psychological burden of ED, the daily method often provides a greater sense of freedom and confidence. Question 3. I've had a heart attack in the past. Is it safe for me to take Tadalafil? This is a pretty 78 cal question, and it's surrounded by a lot of misinformation. The short answer is, for the vast majority of men with a history of stable cardiovascular issues, yes, Tadalafil is safe. In fact, it can even be beneficial. Let's understand why. As we've discussed, Tadalafil is a vasodilator. It works by widening blood vessels and improving blood flow. This effect isn't limited to the penis. It happens throughout your body. Because of this, Tadalafil actually causes a slight drop in blood pressure. For this reason, it's even being studied and used for other cardiovascular conditions. So where did the fear come from? The real danger, and the one absolute rule you must follow, is this. You must never combine Tadalafil with a class of heart medications called nitrates. Nitrates are also powerful vasodilators, often prescribed for chest pain or angina. When you combine two powerful vasodilators, the synergistic effect can cause your blood pressure to drop to dangerously low levels, which can be life-threatening. This is the one major contraindication. For a man with a stable heart condition who is not on nitrates, the medication itself poses very little risk. The concern isn't the pill, it's the physical activity. Sex is a form of exercise. The question your doctor will want to answer is your heart healthy enough to handle the physical exertion of sex? If you can climb 2 or 3 flights of stairs without getting severe chest pain or shortness of breath, you are generally considered safe for sexual activity and therefore safe to use Tadalafil to facilitate it. So, the myth that these pills cause heart attacks is just that, a myth. The issue is the combination with nitrates and the underlying fitness of your heart. Question 4. The 4 tips to boost Tadalafil's effect, and now, for the main event. You're taking Tadalafil, you're using it safely, but you want to get even better results. Here are 4 powerful strategies to maximize its effectiveness. Tip number 1. Check your source. This might sound basic, but it is the most common reason for failure. Because Tadalafil is so popular, the market is flooded with counterfeit and low-quality products, especially online. These fake pills might contain too little of the active ingredient, none at all, or even harmful substances. Many men think the medication isn't working for them, when in reality, they're just taking a sugar pill. The first step to boosting its effect is to ensure you're taking the real thing. Get it from a legitimate pharmacy with a prescription. This single step can make all the difference. Tip number 2. Use the booster method. This is a fantastic strategy for men on the 5 milligrams daily regimen who have a special occasion planned and want an extra edge. Remember how the daily dose maintains a stable level of about 8 milligrams in your blood? Well, on the day of a planned event, you can supplement your regular 5 milligrams dose with an extra 5 milligrams or 10 milligrams taken about 2 hours beforehand. This combines the benefit of your stable daily level with the peak effect of an on-demand dose, pushing your total active level closer to that of a 20 milligrams dose for that specific time. This gives you the best of both worlds, daily readiness with an extra powerful boost when you want it most. Tip number 3. Combine it with L-arginine. Now we're getting into synergy. Here's how it works in simple terms. Your erections are triggered by a molecule called nitric oxide, or NO. Tadalafil doesn't create nitric oxide. It works by making the nitric oxide your body already produces much more powerful and long-lasting. So, what if you could give your body more raw material to produce nitric oxide in the first place? That's where L-arginine comes in. L-arginine is an amino acid that your body uses as a building block to create nitric oxide. By taking an L-arginine supplement, you're essentially fueling up your nitric oxide factory. This gives Tadalafil more to work with, enhancing its effect. Combining daily Tadalafil with a daily L-arginine supplement, typically in the range of 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams, can create a powerful synergistic effect that many men find incredibly effective. And finally, tip number 4, check your testosterone levels. This is the foundational piece that many people overlook. Tadalafil is a mechanical fix. It improves blood flow to make an erection possible, but it does absolutely nothing for your libido or your desire for sex. That is driven primarily by the hormone testosterone. Think of it this way. Tadalafil is like a high-end amplifier and speaker system. It can produce amazing sound, but it needs a signal to amplify. Testosterone is that signal. If your testosterone levels are low, the signal of desire is weak. Tadalafil can amplify that weak signal, but the result will still be underwhelming. You can have the best plumbing in the world, but if the desire isn't there to turn on the faucet, nothing is going to happen. If you're using Tadalafil and the results are still not great, it is absolutely essential to get a simple blood test to check your testosterone levels. If they are low, addressing that issue could be the missing key to unlocking not only the full potential of Tadalafil, but also restoring your energy, mood, and overall drive. So, these 4 tips are incredibly powerful for making Tadalafil work better, and they're essential for anyone using the medication. But I know many of you watching are also looking for ways to improve your performance naturally without having to rely on a pill every time. You want a solution that addresses the fundamental cause, not just the symptom. That's why I also wanted to share something truly groundbreaking I came across. It's a completely natural, simple home remedy that only takes 7 seconds a day, yet it's designed to reverse the real scientific root cause of male performance problems. It's about restoring your body's innate ability to get hard on command, boost your desire, and last as long as you want. You can watch a short, eye-opening video that explains everything. Just point your phone's camera at the QR code on your screen right now. It will take you straight there. For those watching on a device without a camera, don't worry, I've also put a direct link for you in the pinned comment below. It's definitely worth a look for anyone serious about a long-term, natural solution. Okay, now let's quickly recap what we covered about Tadalafil. Understand the difference between Tadalafil and Sildenafil. Choose the dosing strategy that fits your lifestyle. Know that it's safe for most men, and to truly boost its effects, make sure your source is legitimate. Consider the booster method. Add L-arginine for synergy, and don't forget to check your testosterone. Understanding how Tadalafil works is the key to unlocking its full potential and taking back control of your confidence and your intimate life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.